Hey, y'all, hey. I'm sorry, I know this is TED Talk, but we in Roxbury, I literally live right around the corner, so can I get a yer? Yer. Dante, you can cut that later. Can I get a yer? Yer. Y'all better, it's Roxbury. There's two things that come to mind for me when I think about mental health and what illnesses can affect us. And one of those things is social media, as well as these kids. These kids. My mental health, I have a 15-year-old and a 19-year-old, and my mental health be wavering, y'all. But this first piece is about the effects of social media. So I do want to give a trigger warning for violence, sexual violence, and the murders of Black folk. This is called social media. Social media apps got you losing reality, didn't subscribe to desensitization, confusion, fake news, and all these comments. How do I cancel it? Before it cancels me, I thought this was a tool. Instead, I'm being drilled, picked at, and screwed over my thoughts, images, and my image. When did this become high school? Snubbed for prom queen. The snob always wins, subbed in statuses. I remember the bathroom stalls marked up. Now it's bodies. Not like the subways in Harlem, body marked up like the subway in Harlem. Actual bodies. Everybody want to be a Barb and join a team. I still have PTSD. Watching George Floyd's death changed me, triggered me. How many triggers can be pulled without having to count the bullets? Brianna can't tell us. The neighbor's walls speak louder than her voice. Another Black human silence in the dead of night. Protect Black women is a hashtag. We are conditioned to put a pound sign on tragedies. Maybe it should be a stop sign. Bright red so it can be read and not just seen, but we read people for filth. Full of negativity, I'm questioning myself. My vibration is too low, too slow to tap, tap, tap in on the bigger picture. Waves of hate can penetrate even the deepest of waters with a 30-second soundbite. Click, then debate, it's faster than a chamber. Why aren't these monitored? How long is a Facebook jail sentence anyway? Is this reality or a social experiment? A play of sorts, where you could be whatever character while being judged on your character. I hate it in this world. I lucid dream often, traveling vividly, opening portals that allow me to feel safe where accountability and evolution meet. The dark web doesn't lurk here. It's too busy trafficking children and women in this realm. I'm surrounded by my own shadows. We don't play games, we go hard at work to build capes so big, made of Teflon, no cap. Shells would bounce off. No puncture wounds or sharpened tongues could pierce me. I'd be at peace. Instead of overthinking about content, I'd be content with self. My emotions couldn't be altered by the pretentious constructs of how to live, be, and breathe. Competition and comparisons creates division. Common denominators, calling people out instead of calling them in. DMs replacing conversations. No need to be direct. No desire to hit someone's line. People arguing, blogging, gossiping, rumors, unhealthy consumption, adopting trends that lose weight. Momentum dies, but not suicidal thoughts. Constant battle turmoil. From turning to a device addicted, it's a vice that releases hormones that causes the body to react in pleasure. Twitter fingers racing like heartbeats, perpetuating ideologies of a system set up to destroy confidence and feelings. Guess what? It all comes at a price. You can't buy self-esteem from an ad or an app, but if you show ID, you can be verified. Blue check marks is your validation. Unlocking it, all of us have super egos. We gotta keep our egos balanced, take breaks, and fast. Social media. So we talk about social media, but I told you I'm a mom. How many parents are in the audience? Okay. So has any of y'all ever had to clean your kids' room? It's nasty. We ain't gonna talk about how nasty, but it's just nasty. And I got 2 of them, so you would think that I would be, used to this type of task, right? But this is a poem when I was cleaning my son's room. It was more than just the tidiness of cleaning his room. So this is called Cleaning My Son's Room When I Don't Want to. Because I don't. That's the whole title. Because I don't. One of the worst things you gotta do as a parent is clean your kid's room, child. Going into my son's bedroom, I gotta stretch. Mind, body, and spirit gotta be intact before heading in. I feel like an Olympian. I have to vacuum his room, contorting my body in positions I'm not used to. And quite frankly, these knees is not Megan's. And I ain't been on my knees since drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. I hate cleaning this boy's room. But then it hits me. My mom threw away all of our stuff when we didn't clean. Ripped up in front of our faces, stuffed animals they had given us on special occasions. You see the last smile you had before it was given to you, to now, being angry and sad at the same time, disappointed because you didn't clean your room or your brother's. 3 years younger, but same fate. Watch his eyes fill up like lakes, and how my mom was wiping them away at the lake. He was afraid to swim. Now, he's afraid of her. This was an OCD of my mom's. Not sure if it was genetic or part of her addiction. I developed the same habit of making sure everything is clean. I'm not fighting my kids, but I'm fighting myself for not staying on top of it while trying to balance our day-to-day. And how the house is a reflection of my failures, and the floors need to be mopped, triggering how I'd walk on eggshells, and how the corners are dirty, but the surface is shiny. Can't tell if it had any homemade meals. And how the fridge is full on the inside, but it's not so white but beige, showing its age in hard work. And how the sheets and laundry stay piling up, and you can't even get your kids to put them in the drawers. So you start spiraling, not separating any of the colors from the whites, crying over detergent pods that seem to have it compacted together, and how you wish it could be just like that. And this is why the house seems full, because you hoarding all the times you had to let go, give up, or watch something you love be destroyed. But then your son hands you a towel and a tissue, and you remember you are not your mother. And it's okay if things are broken and dirty. Some things are meant to be like that. You always have a fresh start and a new day to clean. Thank you.